Thank you, Varsha, for this nice introduction. So, I am going to today to tell you about virtual machines on Google Cloud platform. So, first of all, we need to talk about why Google Cloud platforms first. So, in our day-to-day life, what happens when we work with our own system? We have a specific configuration of our system that we are using operating systems like windows 7, somebody is using windows 10 and all these. But when what happens if we need something more and some different configurations in our system? We at that time we need some platforms. At that cloud, these cloud platforms provide us all the services in a single umbrella, and we can use those services by paying just about those services which we are using at that time. And it will be there are huge services available into the cloud. And now, since we are talking about today's talk about Google Cloud Platform, so we will focus upon some Google Cloud Platform features. Okay, so what is Google Cloud Platform? It is nothing but it's a cloud platform is a set of services like compute engine, storage, networking, big data, machine learning. These are the services available, and these are enabled in such a way that we can test, deploy our application into Google's reliable infrastructure. Okay, so why Google Cloud Platform? Since we are familiar with Google search engine, we are familiar with YouTube, and all these are into the Google cloud infrastructure. These are in Google's infrastructure, and these are more reliable. So since we are using these things and we are happy with using YouTube like this, so this Google Cloud platform is also using the Google Cloud's infrastructure, right? So we can rely into this. Focus on your product. So what product you are going to build? So it you can focus on your product, but you don't have to ponder upon how it will be built. So you can use the services and you can go upon. You are good to go to build your product only, right? And you can use mix and match services also using the Google Cloud platform. There are millions of it happens sometimes that millions of users are using your services. Then it can scale your users. Okay, so performance, and it can count the performance of your product also. And you can get the supports that you need to, right? So now our today's topic is Google virtual machines. So in what happens in our local system, whenever since in my case, what happens in my system, I have Windows 7 installed. But in new features sometime in future I may need that I need some Linux operating system. So I will create again install Linux operating system upon some virtual machines. In the same way, in the cloud also we can create virtual machines. Okay, so what these are the virtual machines that we can create into the cloud also. And it will be solely your computer, and it will run for 24 by 7 into the cloud infrastructure, right? So this is and with the help of compute engine service into the Google Cloud platform, you can create your own virtual machines. And these virtual machines it may have different kinds of operating system you can install, like Linux. If you want the Debian, Sun, Red Hat, or or other Ubuntu, or this kind of things of Linux, then you can use the flavors of this kind of Linux also. And you can use the Windows server on Google Cloud infrastructure. Everything you can do, just you have to pay upon what you are going to install, how much memory you are requiring, you have to pay off that one also. Okay, now this whenever you are going to create this kind of virtual machines, we need to create these virtual machines upon some regions and some zones. What are these regions and zones actually? So throughout the globe is divided into some regions, and some these regions are divided into some zones. So you can see that these are the five regions which is divided into the globe: western US, central US, eastern US, Europe, western Europe, and eastern Asia. These are the regions. Actually, these are divided in, the whole globe is divided into these regions, and these regions are divided into certain zones. We create our virtual machine, whatever service we want to create, we can create these services into these zones. Okay, so we have a knowledge of these regions and zones where we are going to create our virtual machines or whatever service we are going to create. Okay, so let's create a demo of this, how we can create our own virtual machines into the cloud. Okay, so for this I am using in cloud this quick lab tools, and I'm going to create my google cloud going to use this google cloud platform. I'm going to create my virtual machines. Okay, so this is the dashboard of the google cloud platform, and this is the navigation pane. And through this navigation pane you can see there are various services listed over here. Okay, these are the services which are listed over here. The project name which you are working on is this one. This is the project name. Now we are working in this project. The name, this one is our present project name. You can create your own projects also. Okay, so this is the dashboard, and you can see also some activities over there. These are the activities section, what activities you are going to do. This is the dashboard of google cloud platform, where you can create your own account on google cloud platform, cloud.google.com, and you can do you can also practice all these things. Okay, so now for creating your own virtual machines we have to go to this navigation pane, and then you have to come to the compute engine. Okay, so compute engine. Now you have, there is a VM instance tab, and then click into the VM instance. Then it will ask for to create your own virtual machines. So there is, since there is no virtual machines, it is clean one, you will get a create option. So click on create. So you will see that there are, you have to give a name, label, the region that I told you, the region and the zone. You have to specify which region and which zone you are going to create your virtual machine. Then which type of machine configuration you need. According to the machine configuration you will select, your price will be here. Here the price will be changed. What type of machine you are going to use, how much memory you are going to consume, this price will be depending upon that one. Okay, so just I'm going to create one virtual machine. So I'm going to create the demo one virtual machine. Okay, my demo one virtual machine, so it's created already, I think. It should be a unique name. Oh no, hyphen is not required. So my virtual is my first virtual machine which I'm going to create. So this is the region and this is the zone. I kept it as it is. Now the machine type, if you change the series to N2, you will see the price will be changed. Okay, so it will ask you the higher price to pay. Okay, so according to your need you can change the so if you change the CPU type also, you will see that your price will be changed again. So you have to pay the minimum whenever you will feel comfortable that okay you are you can able to pay that one, and you whatever your need, according to your need you can create your own virtual machines. Okay, so now here I'm going to I'm using this Debian GNU Linux 10 booster. You can change it also. There is a change tab, you can change it, and it will only ask for you to pay that one which you are going to you are looking for. Okay, Now you have to click on this allow https traffic, because otherwise what happens if the others can also access your machine. Okay, now hit on the create button. It will take some time to create your own virtual machine. By then it is creating, you can see there are some internal, it will generate after creating this an internal ip and external ip. When you will and one ssh also. With the ssh you can connect to the virtual machine you have created, and you can install your own servers and own software, whatever you want to install over there. Okay, so it's I think there is some error, it cannot create this one. So it can create also. So in this way it can create. There is some error. Okay, so in this region it exceeds the limit. So in this region it cannot create your disk. Okay, so you have to check one, because this is a paying service and I am using a free service of this, so it's not going to create over here. But you can create in this way the whole your own virtual machines. Okay, so now we are moving and that's it for creating your own instance into the google uh, cloud platform, your own VMs, and that's it for this uh, virtual machines. So next, hope you enjoyed and come to know what is compute engine and how these virtual machines can be created into the Google Cloud platform. Okay, thank you.